Welcome to SKR Yoga and Wellness.
Hello, welcome to SKR Yoga and Wellness. Very good. I'm Brittany Raymond, Sam's younger sister, and I'm here to show you how not to do it. So we're gonna be doing the class together. The class today is yoga for digestion. Part 2. I'll still be giving the instruction, but Brittany might be doing a slight variation so you can see it in more than one way. So I have Crohn's disease. Essentially, it's like fungus that builds up in the interior lining of your intestinal tract, and then your immune system thinks it's disease, so it attacks the cell. I also use yoga as a way to like ease the process. It is very helpful. You don't have to have Crohn's to do this video. You can, no, it's just gonna help your tummy. This is for some tummy loving, okay? Love your tummies and do some yoga. Hop onto your mat with us and we'll get started. I think we're done. Okay. Are we done? Yeah, okay, we got it. So we're gonna get started. Lying down on your back. And just hugging your knees into your chest. And on an exhale, you can lift your head up, make yourself into a little ball. And inhale, let that head float back down onto the mat. From here, we're going to keep the right leg bent in, left leg extends out. And on an exhale, cross it over the body. Right arm extends and our eyes go to the right as well. Keeping both shoulders on the floor. Breathing deeply. Firm up the belly to bring that knee back to the center. Switch legs, left knee in, right leg extends. And same thing on an inhale, we're gonna cross that knee over to the right. Our arm and eyes go to the left. Okay, sorry, that's good. And firming up the belly to bring that knee back to center. Bring both legs now down onto the mat. We're gonna flip over onto all fours. So knees right under hips, hands right under shoulders. We're gonna roll through some cycles of cat and cow, but moving in a circle. So on an inhale, you're gonna drop the belly, lift the gaze, tailbone up. And then on an exhale, look towards the right and bring your hips to the right. And then curve your spine, continuing that circle. And then inhale, looking to the left, hips to the left, and back up. And then we reverse that. Exhale, curving towards the left. And inhale, coming back up to the right. Repeat that twice through on both sides, moving through the pace of your own breath. One more cycle. And come back to a neutral tabletop position. We're just gonna walk our palms out a couple inches, tucking the toes under, lifting the hips. We're gonna come to a shallow downward dog. So just walking your feet in ever so slightly. they're closer than they would be normally. And then you're just gonna bend your knees. So we're in a bent-legged, shallow downward dog here. You're gonna take your left hand, cross it to the outside of your right ankle, and try to look under your right armpit. So we're finding a twist in the upper body, the upper back. And you might feel a stretch in your hamstrings here as well. And on an exhale, release that hand. Other side, right hand to the outside of left ankle, looking under your left armpit. Breathing deeply into the belly button here. And on your next exhale, release that palm back down onto the mat. Walking your feet out to a regular size downward dog now. You can paddle the feet, bend and stretch the knees. Shake your head out, yes and no, relaxing your neck. And then hold your downward dog, really settle into the pose. And breathe here for a few breaths. So on an inhale, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling. Keep it straight and square so we're not opening up the hip. And then we're going to swing it forward, place the foot in between the palms, let the back knee fall down on the mat. You're just coming up to a low lunge. You're going to place your right fingertips on the floor beside you. And on an inhale, extend the left arm up. Exhale, bend over towards the right. So you should feel an intense stretch on the left side of your body. Make sure here that your knee isn't going too far over your toes. So maybe just come back a little bit, Britt. Off that front knee. Oh, I see. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, live corrections. Oh snap, smile here. On an inhale, reach that arm up, keep it there. And on an exhale, you're gonna cross that left arm over the top of your right knee. And you can grab your back thigh to deepen the twist here. Good stretch? Yeah. You really want to feel the twist coming from your belly button. And if you find it hard to breathe in this posture, maybe just ease off the twist a little bit. Most importantly, we want to be able to breathe. A couple more breaths here. And on an exhale, release the twist. Bring both of your hands back down onto the mat. To frame your front foot, you're going to tuck your back toes under. Lift the knee to come up to a high lunge. And then power up the legs and the core to reach the arms all the way up, finding high lunge. And from here, you're going to spin your back heel so it's parallel to the short edge of your mat. And arms are coming down to find warrior two. Feel a 90-degree angle with your front knee right on top of your ankle. And on an exhale, reach that right arm up and over, keeping the bend in our front knee. Finding reverse warrior. Really feel the bend and the fold on the left side of your body. And on an inhale, reach that arm back up to warrior two. And we're gonna flip once more to come back to a high lunge so the heel comes off the mat. And now from here, step your back toes in a bit and you can stretch your front leg. Nice burner. Nice little break. So from here, you're gonna place your hands on your hip and we're just gonna bend into that front leg, lifting the back leg up into warrior three. So the key here is to keep your back hip rolling towards the floor so it's square to the floor and not opening up towards the side. Now from here, feel free to hold this posture if there's enough going on for you, or if you'd like to progress, place your left fingertips on the floor, about 6 inches in front of your toe, and then open up towards the right side. Nope. Always come back to warrior three if you're having trouble. So with the back leg up, yeah, just hands on the hips. So Britt's doing a warrior three variation here, and if you'd like to progress into half moon, feel free. 2 more breaths here. I'm falling too. And have a balanced day. And release. We're gonna step back into plank, so bring your hands back onto the mat. Step that right foot back into plank position, feeling nice and strong. On an exhale, bend the elbows, come down to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Just hold here for a few breaths. All of that again on the left side. So on an inhale, lifting your left leg up towards the sky, keep it straight and square. Swing it forward in between the palms. Low lunge on the left. We're coming on up. Inhaling the right arm up. On an exhale, folding towards the left. Watching that front knee. On an inhale, come on back to center. Keep that right arm extended. Exhale, cross it over to the left, grabbing your back thigh with your left hand. Feeling that twist coming from your belly button. Deep breathing here. And on an exhale, release. Bring your hands back down onto the mat. Tuck the back toes under, lifting the back knee. And then power up the legs and the abs to come on up. Finding high lunge. You got this. Feeling strong and steady on those legs. We're gonna spin the back heel, bring it parallel to the short edge of your mat. Open up the arms, finding warrior two. Nice hip crack, right? And on an exhale, reach that left arm now up and over towards the back of your mat, finding reverse warrior. Folding the right side of our body. And on an inhale, reach that arm to come back to warrior two. flip back to high lunge, so we're lifting that back heel. And then straighten that front leg, step in, narrow your stance slightly. So hands on the hips, we're coming back into Warrior 3, your favorite. So bending forward at the waist, transferring your weight fully onto that left leg, and then lifting your right leg up. Reach through that back heel, keep that hip square towards the floor. And you can hold here, or progress into revolved half moon. So right fingertips this time will come down onto the floor, opening up that left side. And if you feel really confident and comfortable here, adding the left arm. This is a very challenging position for balance. So if it feels like too much, just find your way back into Warrior 3. There's already a lot going on there. Two more breaths. And on your next exhale, release the hands back down to the mat. We're stepping back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You got it on that side. Yeah, that was good. Yeah. Nailed it. Nailed it. So on your next inhale, just look between your palms. Walk your feet in to the top of your mat. Inhale, find a long spine, come up halfway. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, bring your arms up the side, come all the way up to stand, palms come over top. And exhale, arms come down, standing nice and tall. So from here, you're gonna stand on your left leg, bringing your right knee in towards your chest. Just like we did when we were lying down, now in a standing position. You're gonna keep your left hand over your shin. We're gonna twist to the right, extending your right arm towards the back of your mat. Really feel your left leg rooting down into the floor to help support you in this balance. You can hold here, or if you'd like to progress further, you're gonna grab your big toe with your two-piece fingers, so with your index and middle finger, and extend that leg out in front of you. Oh, mother of Lord. It's a much more intense stretch, so feel free to keep the knee bent. We're here for a couple more breaths. And to come out of this posture, bend that front knee once again, coming back to center. And then we're gonna flex the right foot, fold it over the top of the left knee, and send the hips back with the hands in prayer position. So we're coming into standing pigeon pose on the right side. So you should feel your right hip opening up. Progression here, if you'd like to continue, is to bring your right elbow to the outside of your right foot. I can't do this like this. Ah, but Brittany can. There you go. Woohoo! So feel free to stay square.
No, I got cocky.
She got cocky. Okay. So we'll meet back in standing pigeon. And then to come out, inhale to stretch that left leg. Exhale, float that foot back down to the mat. Keeping the hands in prayer position, we're keeping the big toes together, heels slightly apart. And we're gonna send the hips back, coming to chair pose. And then on an exhale, we're gonna twist to the right side. So left elbow outside of right knee. Try to keep your knees in one straight line so your left knee isn't sneaking forward. Feeling that twist, again coming from your navel. Trying to get your hands into the center of your chest as much as you can.
I like the word navel.
Oh, good.
I just like it.
And from here, transfer most of your weight onto your right leg. We're going to float our left leg back into a lunge, maintaining this twist. Oh, yeah. So now we're in revolved side angle. Still feeling that twist
From the navel.
from the navel, but with this additional lunge added to it. Now from here, keeping this twist, you're gonna extend your arms to the floor, and we're gonna tuck that left knee behind the right ankle. Still trying to face the front of the mat and finding that twist. So the twist is a little bit deeper now. We're looking all the way towards the back of the mat. You might feel a stretch in your right hip as well. And on an exhale, release the twist. You're gonna cross your ankles, step forward, and come to downward dog. And from here, let's roll through our flow. So starting from plank, rolling forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward between your palms, walk your feet. Find halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come up the sides. Exhale, flow to stand. Left side. So standing on your right leg now, lifting your left knee up into your chest. As high up as you can. On an exhale, twisting to the left. Keep your right hand on your shin. Left arm extends to the back of your mat. Feeling that right leg really rooted down into the floor. Feel free to hold here, or if you'd like to progress further, grabbing a hold of your toe, extending that front foot. One more breath. Release the spiral, bend the knee, come back to center. Hang on to that balance. And we're gonna cross that flexed foot on top of the right knee, sending the hips back, hands in prayer position. Standing pigeon on the left. And if you'd like to progress and find that twist, over to the right side once again. Feel free. I didn't say it wasn't easy. Or I didn't say it was easy. Yeah, I was like, didn't say it was easy. We'll be here for one more breath. And on an inhale, stretching that right leg. Bringing the left to meet the right. Toes are together, heels are an inch or so apart. Sending the hips back, finding chair pose. And once again on an exhale, crossing the right elbow over the left knee, finding your twist. Now transfer your weight mostly onto your left foot. We're gonna float that right leg back into a lunge, hanging onto that twist to revolved side angle. And from here, trying to hang on to this twist, we're gonna bend the right knee underneath the left ankle. And on an exhale, reestablishing that twist, that spiral towards the back of the mat. Exhale, unwind. Once again, crossing at the ankles, shifting your weight forward to find downward dog. Take a couple breaths here. Feel your spine nice and elongated after all of those intense twists and spirals. And release your knees down onto the mat. We're gonna come into an easy child's pose. We'll bring the knees all the way together and toes all the way together, folding forward over those legs. Arms come back, forehead melts onto the mat, and breathe. On your next inhale, slowly come back up to a seated position, rolling up through your spine. We're going to come to lie down on our backs once more. And we're just going to come into happy baby. So starting, you like this one? I love a good happy baby. Good. So starting with your knees, pulling into your chest, flex your feet and bring them up to face the ceiling. You're gonna bring your elbows inside your knees, hands grab the outside of your feet, and then pull your feet down towards you. So we're feeling a nice hip opening stretch here. Feel free to rock from side to side. Rocking happy baby. Like a rocking happy baby, exactly. Sorry, I'll stop. No, you can speak, it's fine. You can speak. Try to keep as much of your lower back on the floor as you can as we do this. And come back to center. Release your feet back down onto the mat. So your feet are about hip-width distance apart. And you're gonna bring your hands right beside your hips, palms facing down. On an exhale, you're gonna push into your feet and curl your tailbone up, lifting your hips all the way off the floor. So all your weight is in your shoulders. Keep your belly nice and firm. And engage your glutes to lift those hips even higher. Pro tip, glutes mean butt. Yes, thank you. Glutes mean butt. And on an exhale, release the hips back down onto the floor. Now we're going to come up into shoulder stand. Feel free to use a wall to help yourself get up into this posture if it's too difficult, or you can repeat bridge pose, which we just did. So we're just gonna kick our feet up, walking our hands up our back, trying to make a straight line from our heels all the way to our shoulders. Again, if you have a hard time breathing here, that's a good indication that you've gone a little bit too far. So maybe try to ease off. Here for about 5 more breaths. And on an exhale, you can bend in your knees and very slowly roll back to lie down on the mat. Just gonna do one more thing to finish off. Bringing your knees or your feet back onto the mat. You're gonna lift your hips up and shift them to the right ever so slightly. Cross your right leg over your left, and then let your knees fall to the left. Arms can come out beside you. Eyes go to the right. And just breathe into your belly here. Back up. Uncross the legs. Shift your hips over to the left now. Cross the left over right. Let your knees fall to the right, head goes to the left. Breathing into your belly. Bring the knees back up to center, uncross the legs, and recenter your hips. And we'll come into Shavasana. Stretch out your legs and your arms. Take up lots of space. Close your eyes and just let your body totally relax into the mat. Letting all tension melt away from the body. Focusing on sending your breath into your belly. We'll be here for about 2 minutes or so. Trying to keep the focus on the breath. Your head fall from side to side. Just bringing life back into your body. And when you're ready, your own time, roll onto the right side. And come on up to a seated position. Just end with a short meditation, sitting up nice and tall. Close your eyes, bring your hands onto your belly. I'm just gonna send gratitude and appreciation to your stomach and your digestive system for all of the hard work that it does each and every day, acting as your second brain, powering you throughout the day. Continue to breathe into your hands that are resting on your belly. And with all of this gratitude and appreciation in mind, we'll bring our hands to a prayer position in front of our chest. And namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you guys so much for doing this class with us. Yoga for Digestion Part 2. Thanks for watching SKR Yoga and Wellness. If you liked the video, thumbs up. If you really liked it, subscribe. And make sure you check out the rest of her videos. Go to Instagram. Type your Instagram. It's gonna show up here. Thank you so much to Brittany for participating in the class today. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Done. Anyways, cut. Hello! How are you feeling? You gonna have some happy poops later? Oh yeah. Yoga for, oh, sorry. SKR, what's the time? Thanks for watching SKR Wellness. No, if you like the video, check out the rest of my channel. Your channel? I'm not drunk. Check out the rest of SKR Wellness. Yoga and wellness. Oh shit. I swear I've done this before. This is the silliest video I'm gonna have on my channel. We will do an interview. This is just a regular Friday for me. Pew pew. You can just do the yoga. You can just do, if you don't want Crohn's disease, keep watching. Chins. Okay. Hello, Sam's YouTube channel. Welcome to SKR. What are you doing? Nothing.